Congratulations on your decision to purchase a home. Now you have even more decisions to make. What inspections do you choose? Now there are 6 standard inspections. Some are required, others are optional, and I will share all those details with you. Now you'll never want to skip the home inspection. It's definitely well worth the investment. A home inspector will look at everything he can possibly get to without tearing apart any walls, and he'll walk the roof. If it's safe, he'll get into the attic and go into the crawl space as well. Now, TK inspectors will put any defects that they find into 2 categories. That first one would be the stuff you want to repair right away. That's going to be a missing shingle, a drip under the sink, and then the rest of the report is what we like to call your honey-do list or general maintenance around the house after you move in. And everyone agrees it's well worth several $100s to find out if you're going to have to pay tens of thousands of dollars later. Now, termite or a pest inspection are formally called a wood-destroying insect inspection. And this inspection looks for 4 insects. Those are the ones that either live in wood or eat wood. Carpenter ants, carpenter bees, powder post beetles, and termites. Now, sometimes the lender requires this inspection, and if it's a VA loan, then the buyer is not allowed to pay for the wood-destroying insect inspection. The seller must pay for it. Now, radon testing is very prevalent here in Ohio. Unfortunately, Ohio is considered a level 1 zone. That means that there's a lot of radon that's coming up out of the soil. Now, radon gas is the #1 cause of lung cancer in non-smokers. And unfortunately, people don't know about radon gas unless you're buying or selling a house. And that's because radon activists have been able to put education of radon gas to property transfer. Now, in Stark County, 54% of all homes have what the EPA considers to be an elevated level. In Summit County, it does drop a little bit to 34%, but that's still 1 out of every 3 homes have what the EPA considers to be an unsafe level. Now, here's what my customers tell me. If they get a radon test and it comes back high, they say they're really glad they did it. And if it comes back low, they say, gee, I wish I would have saved my money. So it really is a peace of mind thing. Another inspection you can get, if you have one, is a septic inspection. And believe it or not, there are over 40,000 septic systems in Stark County. In Summit County, that number drops to only 2,600. Now, a septic system is your very own self-contained sewage treatment system. And over the years, many different types of septic systems have come and gone. They're very pricey to install, and it's devastating if it backs up in your house. Now, at a septic inspection, the inspector will do many different things, including a hydraulic load, which filling the system up with water and watching how it flows. He'll do a dye test, a visual inspection of the components, and then he'll also check the clean water, gray water, and black water and make sure all of those waters are flowing to the correct place. Now, in Stark County and Summit County, a septic system inspection is required for property transfer. So after the inspection goes out and does his septic inspection, he'll take paperwork, submit it to the county, actually pay some money, and then it takes about a week to get that paperwork back. And it is the health department. The health department will be the ones that say what kind of repairs need to get done. The septic inspector can tell you what he thinks, but the health department has the final say. Now, a house can also have a water source, which means the water comes from a well, a cistern, or perhaps a natural spring. And with a water system evaluation, we will check the performance of the system, and then we'll test the water as well for bacteria in E. coli. The last 2 tests that you can get have to do with mold. An indoor air quality test will test for any type of mold spores floating around in the air. Or if you see a mold-like substance, then we can do a swab test. With both of these tests, we send the samples off to the lab, and the lab is the one that tells us if there's any mold, what's the count, what kind of mold it is, and then it would tell us, what it would be growing on, which would then indicate where it would come from. So those are the inspections that you can get for property transfer. My name's Amy, and my company, TK Home Inspection, has been providing all these services for over 12 years. We have hundreds and hundreds of 5-star reviews, and we would love to help you navigate the home inspection process. Give me a call at 330-361-5505, and we'll take care of all your home inspection needs.